Good morning. Happy welcome back. So, this is my second time trying this. So, like always, I get all the way to the end. And I didn't fuck it up. This time I did not fuck it up. Well, I guess I did because I didn't turn on my microphone. I never plugged it in. So, I went a whole half hour, made the whole video. Yeah, and it stopped, and I go to play it to make sure, and bam, microphone not on. And I mean, it was perfect. One take, everything. Yep, nope. God was like, Nikki, you retard. Yep. So that happened. So we're gonna try this again, and maybe even do it faster than we did. Faster than I did a minute ago. I made it all the way to chapter 11 from chapter 8, so it's not like it was spectacular or anything. But anyway, happy wake and bake. Let's do this the right way. So, grab your keep other people alive juice. The teenagers go home today, so maybe some motivational juice. So we can do this pile of dishes right here, blocking my coffee pot because all the teenagers use all the dishes in a day. It's something. But at least they brought them all out of the room this time, hopefully. Anyway, we are on 2 Samuel chapter 8 for the second time. Yay. Okay. Okay. Wait, what is happening? Okay, that's what's happening. I'm retarded. Okay, so 2 Samuel chapter 8. What's up, Lucky? I can't help you. I can't help you. The man's gotta go to the store. Look, there's Blue. She's like, what the fuck? I haven't ate in like 10 minutes. Sometime afterward, David attacked the Philistines and he subdued them. David took Metheg Amma out of the land of the Philistines. He also defeated the Moabites and making them lie down on the ground, measured them off with a cord. He measured 2 lengths of cord for those who were to be put to death, and the length for those who were to be spared. And the Moabites became servants of David through tribute. Look, David is a motherfucker. Why does everybody think David is a nice guy? David is not a nice guy. Right? David, he's a motherfucker, man. Look, and he's playing God. Those to be put to death and those who live. Who the fuck are you? Right? Who is this guy? David also struck down King Hadassah, right? As he went to restore his monument at the river Euphrates. David took from him 1,700 horsemen, 20,000 foot soldiers. David hamstrung all the chariot horses, but left enough for 100 chariots. What is he hurting the animals for? What is these people's obsession with hurting the animals? Like, who does that? Where did they do that at? See, they hurt the animals. Why? Why? And he hurt the horses. Why? You could have just kept them. See, David's a motherfucker. When the Arameans of Damascus came to help Hadadezer of Zobah, I thought David just killed him. He struck down Hadadezer. But here, these people are helping him anyway. David killed 22,000 of them. Then David put garrisons among the Arameans of Damascus. And the Arameans became servants to David and brought tribute. The Lord gave victory to David wherever he went. David took the gold shields that were carried by the servants of Hadadezer and brought them to Jerusalem. This right here, taking the defenses and the weapons from the people. Because if he took their shields, they took their weapons too. You can't take the defense without the offense. From Betah, from Berothi, towns of Hadadezer, King David took a great amount of bronze. Then King Toi of Hamath heard that David had defeated the whole army of Hadadezer. Toi sent his son Joram to King David to meet him and congratulate him because he had fought against Hadadezer and defeated him. Hadadezer had been often at war with Toi. Joram brought with him articles of silver, gold, and bronze. These also King David dedicated to the Lord, together with the silver and gold that he dedicated from all the nations he subdued. From Edom, Moab, the Ammonites, the Philistines, and Amalek, all the spoil from King Hadadezer. David won a name for himself, and when he returned, he killed 18,000 Edomites. He put garrisons in Edom. Throughout all Edom, he put garrisons. And all the Edomites became David's servants. And the Lord gave victory to David wherever he went. So David reigned over all Israel. And David administered justice and equity to all his people. Joab was over the army. Jehoshaphat was recorder. Zadok took, son of Ahitub, and Amalek, son of Abiathar. They were priests, Ahitub and Amalek. Sariah was the secretary. Dun, dun, dun. Benaniah was over the Kiriathites, Pelethites, and David's sons were priests. Dun, dun, dun. So Solomon was a priest first. Okay, let's find out. David asks, does anybody from Saul's family live? Like, is there anybody left alive? Like, I need to be a nice guy. I need to do nice things. Right? Especially for Jonathan. Jonathan was my baby. Now, there was a servant of the house of Saul whose name was Ziba. He was summoned to David, and the king said, "You who I'm looking for?" And he's like, "Yeah." And the king said, "Does anybody remain from the house of Saul who I can be nice to? Because, I need to be nice. I do all this mean shit. I need to be a nice guy. I need to show I am a nice guy. Because right now, I look like a lying murderer. Right? So I gotta do something nice." And then Ziba said, "Jonathan's son lives, yeah, but he's crippled in his feet. And we know how you hate crippled people." And the king said, "Where's he at?" And Ziba's like, "He's in Lodabar." Then King David was like, "Yeah, give me that guy." So, hi, baby. Hey, listen, something happened. I was making my video. Yeah, and my microphone was not plugged in. Yeah, because I'm retarded. So do you want to say hi? No. Why? My kids are so mean to me. They leave me all these dirty ass fucking dishes. Look, there's the microwave. And behind back here, this little red thing, that's my coffee pot. And then this thing right back here, that's the air fryer. And all this shit blocking the way is dirty dishes. Okay, so Jonathan's son's name was Mephibosheth, but we're calling him Mephi. So he came to David and he did the face thing, right? And dude was terrified because he's the only one left of the king before David. And especially when there's a hostile takeover, like, little dude's probably scared as fuck, right? And then David said, "Mephi!" And dude's like, "Yeah." And then David said, "Don't be scared. Don't be a girl. Don't be a girl. I'm going to be nice to you because I'm a nice guy. I do nice guy things. Oh, I'm a good guy. I do good things, right?" And I'm sure Mephi's like, "Yeah, so nice. You're a murderer. You're a fucking madman," right? And then David's like, "I'm going to give you all the shit back. All the shit that's your dad's, your grandfather's. I'm going to give it all back, right?" So, like, Mephi's like, "Ah." And then David said, "Don't even worry about food because when you eat with me. When I eat, you eat. When you eat, I eat." Like, we're twinsies. Hashtag twinning, right? We do everything. Like, you're my dude. So Mephi's like, "I have no feet. You hate crippled people." Like, I'm pretty sure that's a thing that people say. David hates crippled people, right? And Mephi's like, "I don't know. What's up, Captain?" Here. Here. Just having a panic attack, freaking out for no reason. Okay. So dude's like, okay. So the king summoned Ziba and said, "You're in charge of this guy. Everything is land, all that, and it all used to be souls, right? So, whatever, all that is Mephi's, and you're in charge of Mephi, right? But when it comes to food time, that's my guy. I'm that guy's guy. Like, he can only eat with me because it's important. So, yes." And Ziba had 15 sons and 20 servants. And they were stationed with Mephi. They were his guys, like his servant dudes. And Mephi had a son whose name was Micah, who lived in Ziba's house. Okay, so Mephi had a son who was named Micah, and all who lived in Ziba's house, right, they were in charge of Mephi. Mephi lived in Jerusalem, and he always ate at the king's table. And he didn't have no feet. Well, he had feet, but they didn't work. So, give me 1 second. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Alright. So, sorry about that. 2 Samuel chapter 10. Sometime afterward, king of the Ammonites died, and his son Hanun succeeded him. Succeeded him. David said, "All right, I'm gonna do this guy good. I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna do nice guy things. Instead of murdering people, I'm gonna do cool things. I'm gonna send him a whole bunch of shit because why not?" So the other guys on the king's ear said, "I don't trust this guy. Do you know about this guy? He kills people." "I don't know. I I bet you he's coming to see what the land looks like and see all we have, and he's gonna take it." So Hanun, being a fuckwad, seized David's envoys, shaved off half their beards, and cut off their garments in the middle at their hips and sent them away. So they sent okay. So they cut out a pecker hole and sent them away with their dicks hanging in the wind. How embarrassing. Right. So I bet these dudes was all sorts of fucked up. When David was told, he was like, "Oh, fuck no. Go get these guys. Go get these guys." Right? Like, what kind of shit is this? Fuck this. Bring them here. Go get them and bring them here. Right. And then he told them, right? Go to Jericho and let your beards grow back, right? And then come see me, because we got to go see a man about some shit, right? When the Ammonites saw that they done fucked up David, right? They done did some fucked up shit. They went and hired Arameans, right, from two places, Rehab and Zobah, like 20,000, plus the king of Ma'akah, 1,000 men, and the men of Tob, 12,000. When David heard of it, he was like, okay, all right, Nick, you want to play? All right, we can play. I'm going to play. We're going to play. Let's play. So he sent Joab and his dudes. He was like, go take care of this. So the Ammonites came out and drew up in battle array at the entrance of the gate, because that's always a good idea. Take them where they want to go. But the Arameans of Zobah and Rehob, the men of Tob and Maacah, were by themselves in the open country. So these dudes were just standing around smoking a joint, right? When Joab saw that the battle was set against him, both front and back, he chose some of the picked men of Israel and arrayed them against the Arameans. The rest of his men he put in the charge of his brother Abishai, and he arranged them against the Ammonites. Hey, Lucky, want to be picked up? Yeah, I'll pick you up. What? Oh, I love you. I know. Okay, so he gave them to Abishai, and he said, if these guys, they're too strong for me, come and help me. But if they're too strong for you, I'll come and help you. Right? We'll do a good job. So, be strong and let us be courageous for the sake of our people, for the sake of our cities, and for our God. Man, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Right. So Joab and the people who were with him moved forward in the battle against the Arameans, and they fled before him. When the Ammonites saw that the Arameans had fled, they likewise fled and entered the city. Then Joab returned from fighting against the Ammonites and came to Jerusalem. But when the Arameans saw that they had been defeated, they gathered themselves together. Hadadnezzar. Hi, baby.
No.
What are you doing? Okay. So when the Arameans saw that they had been defeated, they gathered themselves together. Hadadnezzar sent and brought out the Arameans who were beyond the Euphrates. I thought David had already killed this guy. I guess not. So he sent and brought out the Arameans who were beyond the Euphrates. And they came to Helam with Shapach, the commander of the army of Hadadnezzar.
You're so slow.
At their head.
She's slow.
Well, maybe she, is lethargic or gassy. Maybe she's fat. When it was told David, he gathered all of Israel together and crossed the Jordan, and he came to Helam. The Arameans arrayed themselves against David and fought with him. The Arameans fled before Israel, and David killed 700 chariot teams, 40,000 horsemen. He wounded Shobach, and he died. When all the kings who were servants of Hadazer saw they had been defeated, they made peace with Israel and became subject to them. So the Arameans were afraid to help the Ammonites anymore. Okay. So they was like, hey, yeah, we don't want to fight you. Yeah, you're too strong, dude. We do not want to fight you. So, please don't make us fight you. It would be so terrible. Anyway, thank you for watching and watching my cats freak out. Look, there's another one about to freak out. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever.